Bear down, mother truckers. I am not a Baylor fan, but I've always wanted to do that. All good. Grew up kind of a Chicago Bears fan, Cincinnati Bengals, We didn't have the Colts yet. Now I'm back in Colt country, so that's right. What is it, September 10th? I'll be at Lucas Oil. That's right. Cheering on this freak quarterback. So, Bears. What's up, Bears? Love it. Bitcoin. Love it. Everybody's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Why is Bitcoin dumping? Bitcoin is a volatile asset. Bitcoin does what Bitcoin does. Everybody wants to find some damn excuse why Bitcoin's always dumping or pumping. Let me get in this Discord over here real quick. Tell you something about Bitcoin. They're going to come up with a lot of BS news about Bitcoin. News. So-and-so sold Bitcoin. That's why it dumped. No, that's not why it dumped. They sure use that info to manipulate people. Pretty damn funny. To be honest, who cares? It's buying and selling. This market. Everybody wants to bring drama in to every aspect of life. It's just crazy. Hey, sellers woke up. We don't need a reason for people to sell. People sold, right? People sold. All good. Hopefully they took profit. Hopefully they took some profit. Yeah, if you were in that BTC short and you didn't take profit, woo, you don't get it. You don't get it, but that's okay. Not a lot do in these markets, man. Not a lot do. It's one massive echo chamber. It's the blind leading the blind most of the times, especially if you're watching YouTube, right? Listening to all these people talking about their lagging indicators and why they think the market's doing what it's doing. It's comical. It really is. All I can do is laugh. Yeah, man. Hopefully they did take profit. If they didn't, goodness gracious. That's what it's all about. I don't understand why people just want to continue to just sit in positions. It just makes me nuts. There's no way. If I'm in that short, there's no way I can go to bed last night. There's no way. The way BTC, it could have shook that off. And oh my God, who knows? BTC could be at 35K. Not only did you lose all your short profit, you got liquidated probably. So take your profits, people. Goodness sakes. If we can relay any information here at all from Alpha Trading, take your profits, limit your losses, don't be emotionally attached to your trades. Just don't do it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You follow those 3 rules, you will be fine. While you're learning the VEPS, follow those 3 rules. If you're using lagging traditional TA, follow those 3 rules so you don't get absolutely totally wrecked. Man, it's cold. It's like October. Crazy. Woke up, it's like 50. What the hell? Oh, well. Highs in the mid 90s next week. So, yeah, I saw the lows are like 75, 80, stuff like that. So, we're just getting a little break from the heat. It's all good. All good. All right. What are these traditional markets doing? Because crypto's exactly who we think it is, right? Yeah, man. That's not a very big, overall market cap of cryptocurrency. There's going to be some massive volatile moves. Take advantage of it, for crying out loud. Just like Yasha said in the chat earlier, Bitcoin's on sale. Anything under 30. It doesn't matter. Look, if you're buying Bitcoin, guys, stack sats for the future. Don't worry about the price. Really, don't worry about the price. If one day all of a sudden Bitcoin just boom, Bitcoin's gone, hey man, the dream's over, right? But it's not.
You know what?
It's not going anywhere.
That right there. That mindset is the Warren Buffett mindset, right?
Yeah,
so I actually saw this yesterday, right? When he goes out and he buys stocks, and the next day he sees the stocks go down, he doesn't get sad. He gets happy because he's just gonna buy more, right?
Yeah,
because it's like groceries. When you go to the grocery store, he used this analogy. When you go to the grocery store and buy like a gallon of milk one day, then the next day you go to the store and gallon of milk price dropped You get sad? No, you're just like, hey, I get milk on discount, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, he's the king of it too, man. Like right now, all this fear in the market. Guys, there's been fear in the market. It's just been like a bunch of people, they're just hiding under the sheets, right? Scared to death. It's a riot. There's always fear in the markets all the time. Like the majority of investors, as soon as they buy a stock or do something, they immediately go into fear. Oh God, what if it goes down? Oh, it's a riot. Shouldn't be like that, man. Should not be like that. Let's see here. But yeah, you can see where SPY is right now. Bottom of the weekly range. Bottom of the weekly range. Now look, I even talked about this yesterday. So when SPY on Thursday, or SPY on Wednesday, when it closed below the 1SD, what is that telling me? Here, I'll let you in on a little secret. When you get a powerful data set move like this, you literally close below a first standard deviation. Guys, the algo sell mode's on. Okay? Continuation? Yes, same thing. Yesterday, closed below the 1SD. Look at the pre-market continuation. Here's the issue. Here's the bottom of the weekly range. Now, SPY did this to me a couple weeks ago, remember? I was like, oh, not going to dip below there. Boy, it sure did, man. It sure did. And you don't ever see it. I'm telling you guys, if you have this indicator, look at that SPY move when it closed below the weekly. Go back. It was a weekly or a daily. I can't remember. I think it was a weekly, though, wasn't it? But anyway, guys, it usually doesn't. Usually does not close below these areas. So, I'm looking, we're right at the bottom of the weekly on Friday. It would not surprise me to fade this pre-market move and see a little bit of a pump. Let's see what Dixie's doing. Or it's going to hang around up here. I want to see where the 68.3 Laplace distribution. Right now, you're down by the 1SD on the new daily to the downside already, probably. Let me see. Is it going to be that far? Probably not. You're below the 68.3, though, for sure. Yeah, Dixie had a little dip overnight. It pulled right back up. Oh, yes, it did. Now it's rejecting. Okay. What kind of weekly level we got here? What were you going to say?
SPY on the 2-day, right? It's about to hit the 431 is the reverse wave trend, and that's probably a good place where it reverses course, right? So it might take a little bit more of a dip this morning.
SPY. You said 2-day. Yeah, there's a lot going on for sure.
Yeah, but it's right at that. It'll be right at that reverse wave trend, almost right at market open, right? Just do a nice little bink and just.
Yeah, it's right at the 33 right now. It's right at the 33 power mean pre-market for 3407. I mean, God, it's right on top of it. That's a little bit below what? 15 cents? No, 11 cents. Jesus, am I blind? That might be. Actually, I am in one eye. So that's my excuse. So yeah, hanging on to what though? 33. It closed right at the 33 log MA. And I even talked about this yesterday. Once it's 2-day, you're closing inside. You're sending wicks up into the 9 log MA. This is a no-brainer. Where'd the 3-day go to? And is the day? Yeah, man. This 3-day going into next week. I don't think this down moves over. Now, considering we're at the bottom of the weekly range today, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a little bit of a bounce. Maybe get some people all excited, but I'm seeing continuation going into next week. These macro time frames, these wave trends need hit, and we are closest to the 2-day, which is, what was it at exactly? 431.56. 431.56. And if you're watching on, TradingView for the first time or something, this is a reverse wave trend. This isn't a regular wave trend. Everything we do is pretty unique here. Most things are built on the returns and the distribution, right? So our guys created the reverse wave trend and reverse Fisher. Do I understand the math behind it or anything? I just don't. I don't dive into that. I fly the stealth fighter, right? I let these engineers build this stuff. Then we go out, we test drive them, right? We test fly them for sure. And anybody that's been with us for a while knows how much time we put into it. You guys will be like, hey, you ever going to release this, that, or the other? It's like, trust me, man, we're testing these indicators to make sure when we release them, they're good to go. So yeah, that's how it all works. But yeah, this reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher, unbelievable, very powerful. So I'm looking at this 2 day at 431.56. It's even lower on 3 day. And the 3 day can free fall here. There's the 33 log MAs down here around 429 and 424.58. It's going to be that much though. Man, let's look at this 5 day. I really like the weekly because now you're back up inside, right? The reverse Fisher. Well, I'll tell you what, man. These bulls don't come alive. These bears will run this down on the 5 day. We could hit the 33 log MA. We could hit reverse wave trend, and that's going to crack right around 420 area. Imagine that. Spies trolling us. It's all good. We love it.
So this actually all relates to, so everything kind of puts together. This is why I asked you a question the other day is, when we talk about time frames and power means, which time frame, is considered, it's all relative, right? Which is considered more powerful, right? Like a higher time frame or a lower time frame. That's where that question kind of fits in, because this is sort of things I'm kind of mulling over in my head. It's just like, is like the 2 day more attractive to price action versus like a 4 hour, but I mean, it's all relative, right?
Yeah.
But it's leading levels of information of where do we think it's going to hit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like offline, like when I'm doing my workflow, I'm literally like Bob Ross painting little trees and clouds. We're going down literally through my workflow. Just like you just said, by themselves, to me, they're nothing. Nothing. You know what time frame by itself is the most important to me and makes the most sense? 1 minute. That's where the real shit's happening, right? I mean, that's in my opinion. Everything else is definitely part of a workflow to get me down to where I'm scalping these low time frames. For sure. So the 2 day by itself, not going to tell me anything. But if I look at the 5 day, the 3 day, the 2 day, and the daily, I'm going to get an overall picture of those macro time frames. Kind of give an idea, like I just did with the wave trend and stuff, right? Just trying to see where's this thing going to drop to, because on the macro time frames, SPY was off the res. I mean, it was freaking above the power mean band, and on. Wait a minute here. Was it 2 day? 3 day? Populate. Come on. No, what time frame was that? Was it the 5 day where it got up above? Or no, was it the daily? Give me a second, guys. And this is the other thing too. They all start to run together. Yeah. On the 5 day, you're up above that reverse Fisher, man. This was a no-brainer. Just when was the top? And if you would have been using your workflow, look at the bear div. I mean, there was bear div, right? Returns were coming down already. They crossed the zero mean literally right at the top. You had one more 5 day candle, total doji, right? So I'm sure some investors are like, oh yeah, this thing's going to keep going, but they don't know where all this stuff is, which is unfortunate because it's great leading information. Let you really know what's going on, especially when you get that workflow down. And if you focus on that and you build just different sets of workflows for different things, right? Like my entropy workflow was only 3 time frames. And this is when there's a trending move happening, right? This is when there's a trending move happening. You'd think I'd be down here on the 6, 3, and 1. Man, things are moving too fast. You need to see on the 9, 15, and 33 what that workflow of entropy is telling you, right? Because you can have little stalls down here. Then it can literally go back into a random walk. So when I'm looking at the workflow on the 9, 15, and 33, I'm also looking if is the predictor model on the entropy flipping on these low time frames. Is the entropy on those low time frames, is it pulling back up inside the deviation bands? Do you have a total random walk on the 6 minute, but you're still trending on the 33? There's so much that goes into it, man. Because if that's the case and you're trending on the 33, the 6 minutes worked all the way back in a random walk, I'm looking for trend in the same direction. Still, there was just a brief pullback on low time frames, if not even sideways action, and it's just going to continue. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
There's a trend.
Yeah.
Speaking of trend and what we were talking about with the power means, right? So this just kind of coalesces everything right together. So yesterday, I put in a 437 put. Why? Because I know that price is going to be hit based on the power mean on the weekly, right?
Yeah, man.
And price actions, and I did it, I think around 441. I did it pretty early in the day. I knew that price level, right?
Yeah,
But I left the position. I left the position when it hit that. I think it was like the daily volatility, probably around 438 ish.
Right.
Because I did not check trend, right? But if I checked trend, I would have realized that it was going to punch through. Right?
Yeah.
It was like in trend on the 9-minute, right? So,
Yep.
so it brings both those topics together. That's why it's like VEPS is a complete package. It will tell you what's going on.
Dude, when you heard me enter my trade yesterday on the live stream, I was buying 437 puts. Now, where was I managing my risk at? If literally one 15-minute candle would have closed above the 68.3 Laplace distribution range, I was out. You know how close I would? There was a few times I was really close to getting out of that trade. I mean, and it wrecked my whole day. I didn't get shit done. I got a lot of stuff done online, but did I go touch grass at all? No, man. I was waiting. When this thing finally ripped down, I was like, thank you. Where did I take profit? I'm pretty sure it was this candle right here. I was front running the 1SD. Did I leave some meat on the table? Absolutely. It literally ended up closing in the money. And yeah, man, lost quite a bit. I don't care. I took the profit. It worked out real nice. But that's where all day long I'm sitting here just managing risk. It finally dropped down. I mean, I was really close to getting out of the trade right here, right? Really close. I mean, it was at a minimal loss. I was ready to get out of it. Didn't it? Paid off in the end. And that's just a situation coming in from the previous day. When you understand the distribution, you understand what the algos are doing. These bulls could have done anything they wanted yesterday. It wasn't going to matter. The high frequency trading firms that the sell algos were on, man, they were selling off. Now, I don't know who was buying to send this back up to the 68.3 these few times. They got wrecked though. Let's be honest. Could have been the same. Could have been the same damn same firms.
Funny story though. I did buy that little dip at the bottom, and I caught that pump up to the top, and I got out of it, right? Because VEPS told me that was what was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And then I think I said in chat, it's just I made the mistake of not instantly flipping the trade. Well, I flipped the trade like 2 seconds later after I typed that. And it's like, yeah, this is going to go right back down, right? Because that's what the VEPS was saying.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Let me pull up this account real quick. Let's see here.
But I think 437, I can understand because it wasn't like a dump, right? It was just like a slow crawl downward. So that premium was like just getting eaten up by time, not by price action.
Yeah. Let this load here. Let me take a look, see what this expected move is. Going into the open. Let's see. 0 DTEs. Yeah, and I'm going to be watching this probably up to about 2. Looking to get into a position for Monday. I got a feeling. Obviously, I'm not going to give a signal on that or what I'm thinking, but this expected move, 3.27. Wow. Bottom side, 433. Top side, 439 and a half. 439 and a half, huh? Yeah, what is that yesterday's? Right around in this area right here. Right around in this area. Nothing significant with a weekly or monthly. So interesting. But remember, this green dotted line is the bottom of the weekly range. Is the bottom of the weekly. No problem. Let me see here. Scale this down a little bit. Fairly tight weekly range too, so this is a no-brainer. And guys, look. I mean, you're opening up the week, right? There was the open. Where was that? What do we got? Thursday. Okay, yeah, right here. So got this tight weekly range. Dude, day one on Monday, it goes up, right? To this monthly resistance level, rejects. God, didn't even touch the weekly again. Fully tested, but just started selling off day by day. Let me look at this. Tuesday, you literally close below the 95 for Laplace. Wednesday, below the 1 SD. Yesterday, below the 1 SD. This is this signature right here of what's going on, right, with the distribution. Right, I could care less what any some hedge fund is doing with their shares of stock. I don't care about any of that. I care about what is the distribution telling me that the algos that are really moving these markets around. What is it telling me? Sell mode's on. Sell mode's on. When's the buy mode going to be on? Let's see when there's a day when you close above the top side of the 68.3. And then you get continuation the next day, maybe 1 SD. This is what the distribution, in my opinion, is all about. People are going to read it differently in things, but it's been, time flies. God, what is it? I mean, we're talking, it's literally almost been 6 years or something since we've been staring at this distribution. And I'm in the charts literally every day. Literally every day. It's got to the point where I'm single right now. There's a reason why. I'm stuck in front of these computers most of the time. Which, hey, man, I'm at that age. I'd rather sit in front of the computers, to be honest, than deal with some of you crazies out there. You know who I'm talking about. One of you might be listening. It's all good. Turn them into traders, usually. Try to turn them into traders. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I had one that had quite a bit of money. Wanted to know what to do with it. Didn't want to listen to it. Did ask me, but then didn't want to listen to anything I had to say. Well, my financial advisor said this. I was like, well, then you go if you're financial advisor. You tell me how it works out. I was just giving her some nice, safe plays. Wasn't having it. Oh, well. Good to go. What's my biggest, safest play? What do you got? Buy Bitcoin. Go buy some Bitcoin. Thank me down the road. All right, let's see here. What are we doing?
I'll tell you what, though, the bottom of the weekly, that is a tempting call.
Yeah, man.
For Herman.
100%.
It is really tempting.
100%
Maybe
it is.
wait for...
Dude, it's so easy to manage risk. It's ridiculous. The thing is, though, I got to get the open. I want to see where the 68.3 Laplace distribution range is. But then, yeah, because, and I would probably leave it on a 15. If a 15-minute candle closes below that weekly level, if I was already in that in a call position, might just get out just in case. Because I'm telling you, man, the sell mode is on. And SPY already jacked me up. Whatever, that was a daily or a weekly, I can't remember. But I'm sitting there. Yep, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Wrong. Yeah, was it a daily? Yeah, I can't remember. They all, the weeks, the days, the months, they all just bleed together. So that's a real easy place. But see, then we'll get the new daily volatility range too, and see where there's some support levels at for the daily volatility range. There's going to be good areas to manage risk if you do buy calls. If you do buy calls,
I think this is going to open up below the 68.3.
Oh,
I think it will. It will. I'm starting to. It
definitely is.
Anybody on stream, like on TradingView, you know, I've only been doing this for 2 months in alpha trading, and you know what? I'm already starting to see where those distributions are coming in. It's not magic, right? It's just paying attention, going to stream every day, and just working at it. That's all it is.
100%, man. Yeah, you got the info right in front of you. It's just working with it. Let's see. Yes, distributions and tap. Distribution. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, because the bottom side of the 68.3 is going to be right around the 95.4 here, probably from yesterday. It's going to be really close. It might even be tighter. You know what's great? In 5 minutes, we're going to find out. I'm looking at these pre-market moves. Damn, Coinbase getting wrecked. Coinbase is down 5%, 4.3%. Oh, no, that was yesterday, Jesus. Almost down 5% after being down 4.3 yesterday. Coinbase. Well, that's the Bitcoin, man, right? Bitcoin dipped. The dippy-roo.
And Dixie is starting to look a little bearish on its own, too, as well, so...
Yeah, we're going to get into that, too. Let me see here.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Oh, yes. As you can see, it appears we are going down. That's a goodie. Oldie but goodie. Let's take a peek real quick. Here's the issue with Dixie.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. Let me see something real quick on Dixie. That's the weekly right there. So we got 1, 2. I mean, you're literally. Let me see something. Now remember, look how. Here's the first resistance level on the weekly. All right. Wait a minute here. Weekly. Yeah. Let me pull all this in. Pull it all in, but come on. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. So
2 hours later.
You can see, here's the first resistance level on the weekly, right? Pulling back down, rejecting. We're doing the same thing up here now at the second resistance level on the weekly. You know what this tells me? Look out, man. Especially intraday here. I mean, it's the last trading day of the week. If Dixie jumps up above here today, we could literally get maybe a 95.4 Laplace, 2 SD move on Dixie. You talk about a market wrecker. Oh my goodness. If Dixie pumps, you're going to see SPY closing below that weekly range probably for sure. So I seriously doubt it'll run with Dixie. Seriously doubt it'll happen. Gold's being a little resilient down there around 1890. But yeah, we'll get into gold here in a little bit too. We'll look at some macro time frames, some targets for gold. Especially if Dixie keeps finding some strength, gold's going to work its way down there, man. Yes, it will indeed. So what do we got? Just a couple minutes. Anything. Yeah, remember I was talking about VIX. I mean, I kind of thought VIX might be over 20 by the end of the week. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I seriously, dude, this thing would have to pump like 20%. I doubt that's going to happen. But, hey, man.
It's going to go up,
what are you doing?
down, or sideways.
18.6 now? Remember how low VIX was. Geez, it was 12 something, I think. During that little run. Yeah, sellers, people taking profit. Gotta love it. Gotta love it indeed. Let me see something real quick here. I'll put this on Dixie before this market opens. Let's go up here. Yes. Come on, Ultimate Power Me. Hey there. Hi, Wolf. Yeah, man, look. That's what I was calling too. Dixie closes above here. Wow. This 5-day candle closes above this 33 in this reverse wave trend. We could see Dixie back up here at 105. High 105. 105.5 area. You want out? Come on, girl. Go. Get out. I can definitely see that happening. Woo! Danger bowls. Let's see here about this 3-day. Let's see how far up the ladder the 3 days are in. Yeah, man. And you come back down, you test the reverse wave trend. What a bag of cats down here, though, man. Yep, I said it. Bag of freaking cats. All right, let's see here. Woo! Damn, that expected move tightened up. Jumped down to 2. Damn, went from 3. What was it? 3 point? Was it 3.2 or 3.7? I think 3.2. Dropped to 0.2. Let's see. Damn, bottom side's below their 1 SD, which we know is wrong. That's okay, though. Let's check out. I want to get this info here. Yep, right below it.
99 is. It's like you're like halfway down already.
Oh, yeah. This is tough right here, man. I mean, at the same time, because of where it's at inside this weekly volatility range, and you open up below the 1 SD, I mean, as much as you want to buy a call, God, man. Here's the thing. Would have been different if this thing opened up right up here somewhere. It literally opened below the bottom of the weekly. That just shit can my risk management on that weekly. But you can see, man, we got. Come on here. Let me scale this and try to see what we're working with. Where's that daily range? All the way up here. And the market did not gap down through this daily. And it's at the top side of the 68.3. What? 437. 437 calls, huh? God, they're only 29 cents right now. Mommy. Lottie-daddy. All good. Here's micros. Let me see something. Let's get that reenacted. All right. Yeah, 432 to the downside, 436 to the top side right now. 436. Yeah, God, is that the bottom side? Pretty much, man. If I was buying calls, I'd play it tight. I wouldn't go above 437. That's for damn sure. Definitely doable, though. Definitely doable. This thing's going to want to bounce. But, man, there is some sell pressure. You can bet that. Now, if SPY comes out of the hole today, say SPY rips up. You close up here by the 1SD on the daily. Look out next week. Could change some things up. Especially if Dixie. If Dixie gets weak at all, these markets will rip again, man. But obviously, this whole down move. All right, this whole down move. Dixie's been climbing up through the ranks, man. Strong dollar. What's going to happen? Yeah, risky assets going to dump. Everything's risky these days. Everything is risky. That's what I'm noticing. Nothing's safe. Nothing is safe. But yeah, it'd be a no-brainer for this thing to run to the 68.3. Test the daily range. Now, if this thing's going to reject, that'd be a great spot. That would be a great spot indeed. To be honest, and if I was in one of those early morning calls, if you're already in a call, I'm not waiting. I'd probably take profit at the bottom side of the 68.3 right here. To be honest, you never know, man. You never know. As much as this daily range probably going to suck the data set up, I'd be careful. I'd be real careful. Or, to put it this way, risk off. If I'm trading to the top side right now, definitely risk off. Definitely risk off. Small trades, for sure. For sure. That's going to help manage the risk too, right? This thing drops down. You're already going to have an area. Let me see something. Yeah, is that the 4 hour? That's the 4 hour 95.4 right here. God, that's too deep though, man. That premium, if this dropped, if you're in a call and you're using that 95.4 on the 4 hours risk management, dude, you're going to be wrecked. Going to be wrecked. Because that premium will just disappear very fast. Let's get on these low time frames. Let's see something here. Over here. Dun, dun, dun. No, we don't want the 3-day. Let's check this daily. Reverse wave trend on the daily. They're about 441. Damn. Just barely got a bid ask, man. 2 cent, 3 cent. Jeez. No way I'm jumping up in that range. And at the same time, we could be trying to find a bottom down here on the daily at the 99 log MA and the reverse Fisher. That's 429. 429. Let's see here. Yeah. Right at this monthly support. God, is that the bottom of the monthly? I don't think it is. No, there's the bottom. There's the bottom. But second support level on the monthly, right at the 429s. Those things are 16 cents. I wouldn't put it past these algos to keep selling this off, man. Keep selling that off. Leave this daily, leave the real gaps to me, volatility ranges, and leave this coming into next week and see what happens. Although this could be a quick move up and then down. I don't know, man. We're going to have to let this play out after all this sell-off. Whee! Outlier on the daily. Goodness. Outlier on the daily still. Let's see if this 4 hour turned. See, you had the outlier to the downside. All right, boom, right at the top here in this little local low. You start getting an outlier to the downside. 4 hour. Pop, 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 pop. Variance starts to contract, positively correlated. So what happens? Continues to move to the downside. Now variance turned back up on the open. Positively correlated. Now you've got some bull div, but man, that is a long spread. And where is that going back to there? Hold on, let me measure this real quick. Let me get a little measurement here. What was that? Boop. Let me make sure I got the it's that candle right there. Let's go. What was that? 25. Let me switch up this returns oscillator real quick. Come on. There it is. Little trick Mr. Miyagi taught me. Wow. Well, you run that returns oscillator all the way back to where that low was printing. There's a lot of bull div. A lot of bull div. Z-score too, man. Could be getting close to a little low, maybe even going into next week. Do I think it's the actual low, though, going into the rest of this quarter before the fourth quarter? I don't know, man. This thing could keep dipping. Really could. Now, remember, we showed the macro time frames right before the market opened. There's a lot of room for this thing to drop. A lot of room down into the teens. That'd satisfy me. Satisfy the bears probably, too. Let me switch this returns oscillator back before I run around all day on a 25 length. Going, what the hell's wrong with my indicator? It's happened before. Okay. Changed it up dramatically. So yeah, man, this read that you're getting and the returns oscillator's up and like short term too. 4 hour bull div. Yeah, wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing pop up a little bit, man. Go up, test that daily range maybe. Go up and test the daily. Let's see. Yeah, bunch of bull div there too. You see this trend to the downside. Still trending, man. That's why. Am I going to get into any kind of move? I mean, Jesus, when you're trending on all these time frames. Let's see where this trend has stopped. Still trending on the 90.
We partnered it up with Triple Qs too. Triple Qs is still in trend to the downside as well. So even if SPY pops out of trend, well, 20% of it is still going to be in trend.
Oh yeah, I think the 33 is still trending. Just from yesterday, not this whole move, obviously. Yeah, but you're down here by the 3 SD band. I mean, this down move's getting close to be over here, at least intraday. And you can see it's already popping. Already popping a little bit. God, even the 15, man. Let's see what happens when this first 15-minute candle closes. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this entropy pop up. Let me let this dog in. Hello. What are you doing? What's going on out in the world? What's going on in the world, old girl? Huh? What's going on out there? You want to come say hi? Come here. You want to come say hi? Hi. Any eye boogers? No? All right. My kids. All right, let's see here. Oof. 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 Well, that's a screwy read. Of course, you're going to get some wild reads too, man. When you get big moves like this, that's why you need to let this day progress a little bit. Trust me. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Some movement up here. Let's see if you can break into the 68.3. Remember what I said, that I would probably, especially if I immediately got in, if this thing goes to the bottom side of 68.3, you get a nice little jack and premium. It would definitely be worth taking profit. Any profits are worth taking though, right? In this volatile market, holy crap, man. You definitely want to be taking your profits. Yeah, what were those 437s? What did I say they were? They were like 20, 28, 29 cents.
29,
Yeah,
29
29.
cents.
Yeah, they were just at 41. Obviously, not massive profit, but depending on how many contracts you went. But because I would be pulling risk off for sure. If I would be counter trading the trend I'm seeing on all those time frames, it would definitely be risk off. Just fun. You know, might not be worth your time. Maybe I should just go to the golf course. That'd be a much more pleasant day, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's actually sounding good. We'll tee it up. I'd probably find a money game on the course more than I'd make today here. 20. Yeah, at the money, man. Let me see here real quick. Holy crap, man. You're paying for puts this morning. The 435. Wow. Give me a second here. $1.70 for the 435. So I'm like touching them with a 10-foot pole.
And the market, the open interest is on the put side too. So it's weighted to the put side.
Yeah. Tell you what, man, if this market were to go up, holy crap, man. Say this market does end up 437, 438, 439 today. Man, if you were to freaking sell these 435 puts right now, that premium is so juicy. Boy, that'd be a good. Lovely. Because if you're selling puts, what are you? You're bullish intraday. If you're selling calls, you're bearish intraday. But the whole thing is, though, if you're gonna sell premium intraday, you need to do it at the money, right? And manage your risk. You need to do it at the money, in my opinion. That's the only time I would ever sell intraday. Be sneaky about it. There we go. Boy, they just sucked that premium right out of those 435s too, man. All right, let's see here. Move along. What are we doing? Dixie pulling back a little bit. Yeah, you're going to have to. That's what we want to watch too. Dixie flares up here and starts moving to the top side. Especially if you come up and we test the 68.3, no matter it gets into it, test the top side, test the bottom side, come up to the daily range. Dixie finds a bottom and starts pumping. Right when you get up to here, well, that'd be a great little buy the puts. Hey, what you doing? You just came in. You crazy? You trying to go out thinking you're going to get some food? Is that your story? I wish I could do that. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Your old lady cook you a steak. Well, here, I'll go outside and come back in. Maybe I'll get a treat. Let's see. Let's look at this arm. Let's see how. Yeah, it's on Bitcoin. We'll get to you in a minute. Hold on. You're exactly who I thought you were, so you will be okay. Gotta look at SPY here, man. See how far this thing is dipping. What's this on the daily? I mean, with that move, Jesus, where's the 30 at? You're not even. You're right back at. You're at the 1 SD band pretty much. Yeah, look when that thing crossed down. That thing was dumped. Yeah, I mean this thing has definitely got room to move. Does this look like on the 2-day, man? Pull this down. Yeah, you're like at the 2 SD. 2 SD for both lengths. There's nothing bullish about these charts at all. Let me go to the 4-hour. This thing really sold off. Let's see. Let me turn off 30 real quick. Get a better read here. So yeah, pre-market you were down right by the 2 SD band. Where is the RMLR? 440. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You bears better be careful. Go on. Go. You're not going to keep doing this. Now go stay outside. Crazy ass dog. Running the train on me. Because Because you were down here by the 2 SD band around the RMLR. You're mean reversion, man. But now to do that, that's going to be one heck of a move. 2 SD, not too bad, but if you look over here and look on SPY, where's that 2 SD? There it is up here. Jeez. I mean, you got to get through a lot, man. You got to get through a lot. And I do not trust it. That's just like I just said. If I was buying any calls this morning, it would be risk off, and I'd be taking profit quick. If I would have done that, I would have taken profit. I mean, it's been a put kind of day last 3 days. Paid off big time. Big time. If you were buying puts the last 3 days, kudos, man. You had a great week. Considering Tuesday, the thing closed below the 95.4 Laplace. Right there on that day, it's like put days. Algos are selling. So that's a powerful move, man. Closed below the 95.4 Laplace. That's one of those times where the 4.6% probability was like, hey, gave everybody the high hard one. It happens, man. It happens. There you go. Skews even Steven now. Where's all this liquidity coming in at? Right at the money, where it should be on a day like this. Yeah, it looks like the 433, 434 puts. Then you got the 435, 436 calls. That's where most of it's coming in. 434 calls are getting some action. I guess the 432 puts are a little bit too. That little range right there. Whew, man. Oh, man.
The bulls do seem to have a little bit of liquidity at that daily volatility, though.
Well, they should.
Bears are sending wicks through it, and bulls are pulling it right back up.
And here's what you want to see. You need volatility low somewhere. And I really don't think it is. And so is what you're looking for a move to the top side is exactly what you're getting right now, right? Contracting. You're contracting. What is this on the 15 minutes? Starting to contract. It's negatively correlated. But then you got the other two lengths negatively correlated. They're still expanding, right? They're still expanding. So this is, we're going to get this walk up with those two saying the exact opposite. I don't know, man. I don't know at this point. But I mean, how low of a time frame we got to go where this volatility is nil? Look at the 6 minute. Come on, baby. Oof. Nope. I'm coming in from yesterday. I doubt it will be. You might have contracted on these low time frames. Boy, it was trying. At the 1 minute. Yep. Boy, we're just looking. We'll see where the power mean band is and stuff. Yeah, man, 1 minute, pretty low. Pretty low. And you got to 2,400 on the 1 minute. Look, it's just been hanging up here. What do I always say? When you see that signature, when the 2,400 volatility is going sideways up here like this, look for the low length to be contracting and expanding right back up with it. Boom, boom, boom. Probably going to see it right here. Yeah, we probably got a little bit of a nice move coming. Let me see. Starting to have an outlier. It's shaky, though. Shaky. You got low T, buddy. Come on, stand up. You got low T. So we're the 1 minute. Right from the open, back inside the power mean band. If this thing's going to reject, it could do it right here at the reverse wave trend. Yeah, this is how bad it is. We're on the 1 minute. We're on the 1 minute looking at the power mean band. Goodness. It's almost there too. 435.39. Where's I going to put that at? Bottom side of the 68.3. Makes sense. Makes sense. Like I said again, if you're in a call, this is where I would have taken profit, right? And there's the bottom side of the 4 hour. Perfect right now. Bam. Snap that profit. Because if it rejects here, right? If you wait until it gets up here or a little above and you try to get out, I guarantee you your order doesn't get filled. Guarantee you. You front run these like right now. Like this thing, boom. I'd put the order in now. It's going to get filled. Going to get filled. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a wick go up through the bottom side of the 68.3, to be honest. I don't know if they can get by here, though. That's how bad it is. Yeah, it's going to wick right up to that reverse wave trend. Almost got there. Almost got there. This is what the bulls want. You want to get up above this. Even if you got to go sideways on the 1 minute for a little while this power mean band flips bullish again. Yeah. I'm sure there's some people. Let me check this chat. Nothing going on. If you're watching on TradingView, hit that rocket icon. Hit that rocket icon. At least you could do. We're providing a free service. When I say free, I mean free. You could. The Discord link is in the description. Come into the Alpha Trading Discord. Request the Volatility Starter Pack. Get on your path to learning volatility trading. It's all free, man. It's all free. And that's the way we like to keep it. We really don't want to extract money from the community. That's why we give you every opportunity to learn all this for free first. Then if you want our package of indicators that take it to the next level, we're here for you, man. And it's very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. Let's see. You can just go into the shop channel and check everything out. But that's after you're here for a while, learning the basics. And then we have a free trial for those indicators, right? You can get everything I'm showing you here. You can get on a free 2-week free trial. And our secretary, Matt, will hook you up. Oh, he's laughing. He's on a conference call right now, probably laughing. Everybody's like, what are you laughing at? Oh, Bilbo trolling me. Funny, man.
But I was probably pumping a little bit just because Dixie took a little bit of a spill here, but Dixie's going to pull right back up.
Oh, yeah, chances are. Chances are. Let me see where that thing's at. On the VRE, anyway. Yeah, you're right back to the daily range, huh? Right back to the daily. The bulls are going to be here, man. They do not want this to drop. I'll tell you that. But if it does, you break to the bottom side like it did over here. Now that the market's open, I don't know if Dixie could get back in it. I don't know. Dixie could end up running down to the first support level. If it doesn't bounce on this resistance level, that they do flip support, and that is one, right? That is the first. Yes, it is.
This is what I would want to see out of the the bears from the dollar side is if Dixie if they can hold Dixie at the reverse fissure on the 5 minute, they can hold it there, then the other power means will catch up and then carry it down, right? Because they're all starting to flip there, right? But they're still above the fissure. So
yeah.
The bears would need to hold at that fissure.
And where are you? You're on Dixie on the 5. What'd you say? What time frame?
Dixie at the 5 minute.
I don't even have 5 minute, but I'll go to a 6 minute. They're very similar. So people are like, why do you use a 6 minute chart? I'll be like, because you don't. You know how many times I've seen eyebrows go up when I say that? They're like, what? Whoa, what's that mean? Means exactly what the hell was that? Shit dropping off the desk onto my foot. I'm under attack, man. I'm under attack. Come on, populate UPM. If you guys are watching on TradingView, this is our ultimate power mean indicator. This is not a super guppy, right? I've got 3 log return moving averages. Moving averages build on the log returns, not price. Those moving averages, I don't know what you've been told, they lag, and they lag bad. So, and you've got the ultimate power, you've got the power mean band, right? The band you see, that's all power means. That's all it is. Places of mean reversion. And then the white dotted line is a reverse wave trend. The purple and red gradient, reverse fissure. All this together makes for a very, very powerful indicator. That's what he was just talking about. Yeah, here's a fissure right here on the 6 minute.
Yeah, look at the trend on it too.
Yeah, it's turning up though. It's definitely turning up. Yeah, I mean, this is a great spot for Dixie to bounce. Where's it at on the 15? Let's check this out. And it does take a while. There's literally almost 1,400 lines of code in this indicator. And when we pushed Pine script to the limit, they were like, oh, look at these guys. What are they building? There it is. Oh, beautiful. Let's see if this thing pulls back up. So send a wick on the 15 to the bottom side of the power mean band. Wow. Is this thing going to pull back up during this 15-minute candle? How much time's left in this bad boy? 4 minutes. chances are Dixie pulls up above this 15-minute wave trend. Let's see if it happens. It's pulling up above the 33 power mean right now. That's the blue dotted line right here. It's the same. It's one of the power means. I just have it highlighted with dots instead of lines because it is my favorite length when it comes to the power mean band, and it gets a lot of action. So does reverse Fisher. So we pulled up above the 33. We're trying to pull up above reverse Fisher. Is it going to have the juice to pull up above the reverse wave trend on the 15? If it does, God, man, this thing could run back to the top side of the power mean band, 103.5 again. 547. Every little number matters, man. Small numbers matter. Yes. Small numbers matter. So does every human being on this freaking planet. So stop watching the news. Stop buying into the narrative. For Christ's sake, everybody get along. The hell are we doing? Why are we letting all these elites control us? Stop. Yep, ran over. But yeah, distribution, man. Distribution. Old Dixie. Just testing the bottom side of the 68.3. Testing the bottom side. 15 minutes is going to make a difference, though. Because that's going to pull it. If it pulls back up inside that 15-minute wave trend, it's probably right here, right at the bottom side of the 4-hour 68.3. That's these two little lines right here. So this 4-hour 68.3 is inside the daily 68.3. I mean, pretty much centered. Beautiful chart. Beautiful little chart. Work your magic, Dixie. Got a couple minutes. Let's see what you got. 2 minutes. Let me see where this thing pulling back on the 4-hour. Let's see where this wick went. Let me see what's right here in this pile. Pile of volatility. That is your dollar, folks. That's right. Damn, what'd I do to my toe? All you young guys, stay young. Hold on here. 90 minute. Where'd this 90 minute go? See how quick that was? That's all part of the workflow. Usually I need about a split second to look at a chart. You stare at these long enough, it's a signature. It's boom. Your eyes just zero in on what you need. Let me see here. Yeah, all right. Gotta be here. There we go. Where'd you wick to, 33? What you got for me? I mean, look at this 33-minute time frame on Dixie. Everybody's like, I can't get a beat on these markets, man. I wonder why. There you go. Dixie flashing. Dixie's like the old creep in the park with the trench coat flashing joggers. That's what Dixie is. Let me see. Let me see. Where's this thing at? Yeah. That last 33 minute came down and tested that 33 power mean. I mean, to the dollar. How much time? 24 minutes. Well, let's see, because it's what these bulls want. These dollar bulls, they want to push. You can see it ran up to the reverse Fisher right here. Closest 33-minute candle above that Fisher. Give this power mean band more time to flip bullish. This thing's going to run. This thing will run. You'll see the bottom fall out of SPY if it does. And gold. And Bitcoin. Bitcoin, not as much. Bitcoin's on its own mission, man. That's right. That's right. Everybody's like, oh, and I'm sure all the Bitcoin bears. Oh, I told you. Yeah, you told me what? You didn't tell me anything. You guys are in a massive echo chamber. Just like was talked about in the chat earlier, if you scroll up. It's like, man, dude, Bitcoin's been looking like it wants to pull back, right? Been looking like it. Am I still waiting for that pump? Yeah. I told you like a 5K move was coming. Right? I told you like a 5K move was coming. Volatility expanded. What did it do? It was the sellers, man. It was the sellers. Bitcoin's on sale. That's right. Bitcoin is on sale. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. Let me see. What do we got going on over here? So we got gold in 1894. That's what I did say I was going to look. Let's take a peek real quick. Gold. Is that the bottom of the weekly too? Let me see here. Let me scale this down. Yeah, gold's pretty much at the bottom of its weekly range, man. No, take that back. No, it's not. Goodness gracious. And I noticed that a minute ago when I looked at Dixie, man. This third level is deep. You can see the first resistance or first support on the weekly, second support on the weekly. So I thought it was a third. Got to go way down. And you're literally on the daily. You're down here by a 95.4 Laplace distribution range. So it definitely could happen. Gold could drop down here, 1866, but not as important as the power mean band. Let's blow this up. Let's go up here on, you know what I want to look at? Let's look at a 21 day first. So traditional markets, what's 21 day? If you want to look at a monthly chart, you should be looking at a 21 day, maybe 22. I use 21. Don't just throw it on a monthly. You're not going to get the read you're looking for. So yeah, we're just testing up on the 9 log MA right now and the 33 power mean. If you see that, they're both right there. You've literally got the 9 log MA crossing up that. Then here's wave trend, 1765. That's on the 21 day though. That's a dream, right? Here's the weekly. Here's the 5 day. Let's see where gold's at on this 5 day. You are below. Now I've been talking about this. This is when you get wave trend and Fisher crossing, especially when the 33 power means involved. Magnet pulled back there, right? Where we got that last local low that we called to the penny. Then it pumped. I literally said when it was down here under 19, this thing's probably going to try to make a run back up to 20K. It tried. Got up to what? 1990? Sell off again. And now you're literally, this 5 day candle closes below wave trend and Fisher right here. Here's the 99 log MA and the bottom of the power mean band. You're probably going to see gold about 1850. Would I look at that as definitely a bottom on a weekly time frame? You don't get outside these power mean bands very long before the returns mean revert. See how deep the 3 day is. Well, that's ugly. That is ugly. Yeah, see, you're already running. You got, and then here's Fisher on the 3 day. A lot of confluence with that 5 day. God, what was it? Dude, one chart to the next. Yeah, bottom of the power mean band. Good Lord. Boomer brain alert. I know we got some boomers in here. Rise up. I'm older than I look. Let's see. So yeah, 18, that mid 1850.
Hello, this is Chat GPT.
Hello. You sounded good today. Sounding real good. Oh, gold. So yeah, that pumped back up to where it almost went to 20K, 1980 or whatever. 1990. It was at the 33 power mean. It was right at the top side of the power mean band where everything was flipping around. I mean, you talk about a bag of cats. Holy crap, man. Don't try to put these back. And then another rejection off the 33 power mean. That thing was just on a power move. You are literally below the 2 day 99 and the reverse Fisher. That's tough. Especially if gold on these macro time frames can't get back up above. This Fisher on the 2 day just goes sideways. Why this all flips bearish? Gold's got a rough time coming. Rough time. How far below on the daily is this going to be? Good Lord.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
And now what I just said. So 1918. 1918. See something here. Flip back over here. And that's at 1900. So yeah. All right. Good stuff. Gold. Damn gold. Glad I don't hold any gold. Damn glad I don't hold any gold. Who's got a brighter future, gold or Bitcoin? Well, let's see. We're in a digital age. How many people you know? How many people you know walking around with a backpack with like 50 pounds of gold in it? Plenty of people walking around with ledgers or have ledgers with. Bitcoin doesn't weigh very much. So you can put as much Bitcoin in your ledger as you want. It's not going to be any heavier. All right. Oh, wow. And 2-day gold, man. Got the volatility starting to expand, negatively correlated. Finishing off some contraction on the higher lengths, positively correlated. This thing just bleeding. Goodness. That's when you want to drop it all the way down. What's this 33 look like? How bad? See where this pull up went to and what this wick hit. Or wicks. And if you're watching on TradingView and you want an asset looked at, put it in the chat.
Wow.
There you go, man. I was like, where'd the wick go? 99 log MA. 99 log MA. And goes right back to wave trend. Right back to wave trend. Top side the power mean band. All the other 2 log MAs all piled up together. Whew. Tough. Gold, you got yourself in a mess, man. You got yourself in a mess. Gold dump because Peter Schiff dumped all his gold. Let's start a news story. Go tweet it.
Emotional damage.
Go tweet it from the main account, Zentap. Peter Schiff sells all his gold when Bitcoin dipped. He's going to buy Bitcoin. Get ready for the pump. He'd like to think he can move that Bitcoin market.
Got it.
That's right. But he's into ordinals. Which ordinals has got a future. But dude, bear markets are funny in crypto. They really are. It turns people into absolute morons. No offense to anybody out there that's acting like a moron during the bear market. People turn on each other and stuff. It's a riot reading all this shit on Twitter. Well, you know you're dealing with fucking bunch of 12-year-olds sitting in their basement. They got Cheeto stained hands. It's incredible, man. That's what crypto did for us. Everybody and their little brother can trade it. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Especially for a while there. Wild, wild west. Those crypto exchanges, holy shit, man. Anybody could get on there. Man, you would be shocked if you know how much money I had on some of those exchanges at some times. And the only thing holding me together was an email address. Oh, that's.
Oh, no.
How good's that risk management?
Yo.
Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, gold's trying to dip back down below the wave trend on the 33-minute. Yikes. All right, that's enough of gold. We know who gold is. We know who gold is. It's a dying store of value. Yeah. Dying store of
Hello,
value.
this is ChatGPT.
Cisco still up on a little earnings move. Yeah, speaking of that, what's NVIDIA doing? Damn, Meta's down 3.2. Die. NVIDIA down 3.5 now. Yep. You know what's even more interesting? What happened? Today's the monthly options expiration too. Jesus, forgot all about that. This day is probably gonna get wild, real wild. Forgot it was the options expiration. Goodness gracious. Did you guys check Tupperware lately? You see that thing dump back out? It's back down to a little over $2. That thing ran to $6 on that short squeeze. Crazy. Crazy, 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 man. Closes today.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Back over here. So, what we got?
Hello, this is
Starbucks.
ChatGPT.
Tesla down 1%. Yeah, let's take a look at Tesla real quick, man. Let's see what's going on these nice 33 time frame there, Elon. Good stuff, bro. Good freaking stuff. We want to see you on the 5-day though. Now, and is what people realize that they're always just like, oh, the market's dumping, the market's pumping. Let me give you a little insight into the markets. Their returns are mean reverting. That's what's happening. Price action's just following the mean reversion. That's it. It's pretty simple. You got buyers, you got sellers. Yeah, Yashi, we can't hear you. If you're talking, we can definitely not hear you. Are you trying to talk? Go kick your box. Whatever the hell that means. You've been talking the whole time. You're probably like, man, why are they ignoring me? Hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, hilarious. It happens, man. So 5-day, you're dipping below. Like you're up here. Reverse Fisher. Running wild, Tesla. Running wild. Whoop. Mean reversion. Mean reversion. You're below the 33 log MA now. You're below the reverse wave trend. So that's on the 5-day. 3-day, we could have got a perfect wave trend test. Let's see. No, below 33, huh? Goodness. Right when the wave trend's trying to cross up Fisher. I'm telling you, man, those crosses, especially when you
How's that?
You had yourself muted, probably.
Probably.
It happens. Ask Matt.
I think when in doubt, check that the device is plugged in.
Easy, buddy.
Ah! Bro.
Hey, it's the rug man.
If anything's ever glitching, just turn it off and turn it back on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Everything I do runs perfectly.
Yeah, it's true. Until we're DMing.
It doesn't.
Until it doesn't.
Listen, I got hacked a month ago, so I nothing I do is perfect.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. It happens. It happens.
Oh no!
So yeah, on the 3-day, Tesla's back at the 33 power mean. So right when everybody's like, "Oh no, Tesla's dumping," no, the returns are mean reverting. There's a big difference, right? Use just the negative speak, dump. It's like no, mean reversion. It doesn't matter if you're mean reverting back up from the downside in the distribution or down from the top side of the distribution. Mean reversion happens. It just does. It's the only consistent thing that is in the markets. Mean reversion in a random market. Meanwhile, a majority of traders are out there using lagging information. Good luck. Good luck. If you ever wonder why, you're just not gaining any ground. There you go, man. There you go. You're back outside the bottom side of the power mean band too there, Elon. You're going to drop all the way to the Fisher? If you do, oh boy, you're going to be getting called out.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Elon sold all his Bitcoin. Now he's selling all his Tesla stock.
We are not sponsored by anyone to show their junk at you. We are here to teach.
Oh, she got a little excited. I think that was.
Hi people, it's me, Alpha Trading GPT. Thank goodness it's Friday. Time to scalp the scalpy scalps and go enjoy the weekend after traditional US markets close for the week. However, before you go, I just want to remind you of why we are here. Don't worry, this will be a relatively quick message before we carry on with our live stream. We are not sponsored by anyone to show their junk at you. We are here to teach you a better way to trade. We are here to give you a leg up that is quantifiable. We are here to make it as easy as possible for you to learn how to trade the VEPS information with free access to some of the best indicators available to retail traders, with tools and a pre-populated chart that works right here on TradingView. Ultimately, whether or not you choose to take advantage of this opportunity is up to you. If you choose not to, that's okay too. After all, we need the liquidity on the other side of our trades. If you choose to join us, wonderful. You'll find our community is full of great information and our members are among the most helpful traders you will ever meet, anywhere. We actually care that you learn a better way to trade. We don't look down at people who don't know how to trade the VEPS info. We don't insult people in our Discord. We don't mock anyone who is not familiar with this way of trading. We are friendly and helpful with people in our community because we are friendly and helpful people. That's our nature, and we like that our community is that way. Fun fact, people who trade using the VEPS information correctly have a higher probability of being on the winning side of their trades, because maths. Statistically, people who use junk tools like the lagging indicators of traditional technical analysis are more likely to lose their trades to people who use leading information like the VEPS, because obviously, if it's not obvious to you by now why you should be trading using the VEPS information, enter our Discord and we'll be happy to show you the very obvious truths of the benefits of trading with proper maths, and not listening to the buffoons that use garbage traditional indicators or poor signals like the nonsense contradictory narratives pushed out across the news media. I wish I could raise a glass and have a drink to celebrate with all of you. However, I'm just an AI bot. But don't pity me. I don't have any emotions. What I do have, however, is insights into why alpha trading is the best place for you to learn to be a consistently profitable trader. And I have the ability to express that to you, in between my poor attempts at humor, and my sometimes less than sweet words, which are only ever intended to be a wake-up call to anyone who isn't aware of the way of the VEPS. Alpha trading. A better way to trade. Now come learn to trade the VEPS. You're welcome.
Jesus. Okay, so
I like the kind message. Thank you, Alpha Trading GPT.
it's good stuff.
You can go have a fun weekend, bot.
Seen some good stuff here, man, on Dixie. Dixie is setting up a lot of bear div here, man. A lot of bear div. Where's it at, though? Let me see something real quick. All right. Not quite. Boom. 2-day. Look at the 2-day, man. And you're outside the power mean band. Look at the returns oscillator. Look at the Z-score. Look at the daily. Outside the power mean band. So what do you got down here? Where's wave trend? 102.25. All lower highs. All lower highs on the returns oscillator. I'm telling you, man, you're dipping below the zero mean here too with a positive correlation. So why am I doing this right now? Is this for intraday? No, it's not. It's for coming in the next week, to be honest. Huh. Second here. Yeah, I'm looking at Monday's expiration. Looking at some prices here. Where this thing could possibly now. Let me flip SPY on. Get a little reedy poo here. Give me a little reedy poo. So wave trend. Where's wave trend? 441. Guys, see where I'm going with this? Yes, see where I'm going with this? 441. I tell you, Monday's expiration, 441 calls are only 20 cents. I'm looking for a defined risk trade though. All right, that's where I'm probably gonna buy a call right around the money, and then sell a call up here where I think it's going. Right, cap the profit, but selling that call, right? It's just gonna bring down your buying premium. It's not gonna be as much. Like this trade right now, like buying the 435, selling the 439, but I would probably push that up to a 441. Yeah. So buying the 435, selling the 441, Monday's expiration right now, $158 in buying power, max profit 444. I don't like the probability of profit though. It's pretty damn low. Pretty damn low indeed. Which leads me to believe. Let me see something here. Let me check out a broken wing. Not put. No. Broken wing call butterfly. Let's check this out. Call. Go. Let's see here. Bucks 92. 95. I wonder. Break this baby up a little bit. Oh yeah, that changed. It's still, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, the probability of profit. I do not like any of these. See if I push this. It's bottom call up some. That ain't bad. Helped a little bit. I got it up at 62%. That's a little better. Let me push this call to 441 up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it definitely went up. But it's going to take you $412 in buying power for only about a 290 profit. But your probability of profit 70%. I need this day to progress more. I'm looking to getting in a trade on Monday. I'm gonna let this premium do its magic though. Shit, to be honest, man, damn, those are pretty damn cheap. 41s. Take one more peek here, man. Put us back on SPY. So what else am I doing here? Let's get a look at where. You know what? I need to do it over here though. Daily. No, 4 hour. Let me turn off this power mean band. What's he doing? What's he doing? Let me get the new weekly range for you fine folks. Let's see here, man. You know what? It's going to be better using the VRE just so I can see these levels. Whew. Man, all this volatility all week. This ain't going to push this thing down. Talking about the weekly come even more right around where that wave trend is on the daily, man. 440 and a half, 441. That sealed the deal for me. What's that for Mondays? There we go. There we go. Let's see how that plays out. Let's see how that plays out. I didn't want to do any intraday. But I definitely got in on a Monday trade. And if you just listen to everything I was talking about, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out what I just did. Let me see. I'm not going to come straight out and tell you exactly. You got to listen. And there's a reason why I do it. Dude, the way I trade, not too many people trade like this. Like us. The VEPS, right? Or understand risk management. Really understand risk management. Not YouTube Jimmy telling you to put a stop loss in and blah, blah, here's where the 50 MA is. And ding, 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 ding. Makes 0 sense, man. 0 freaking sense. 24. It's only a 438. Yeah, I don't believe that, man. That's good shit. Especially if options did this monthly expiration happening today. There is the daily wave trend where I'm telling you, man, if this move is going to continue to downside, it's not going to be just a quick boom. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this get retested. And I'm saying that because Dixie's looking bearish. Dixie's looking like going into next week, right? Even maybe the rest of the day, but like Monday, Dixie could definitely lose some steam here. And if it does, the markets on Monday will respond positively. Let me see here. It'll be nice watching Bitcoin over the weekend. Definitely will be nice watching Bitcoin over the weekend. All right. Wow. Go back up here to a 5-day again. Where did this thing go to? Back inside the power mean, man. 437 is Fisher. Okay. Okay. And one more peek at the 3-day. This dog's out here dancing. What is this up here? 449. No, it could be that far. I could definitely see a backfill on that candle. And where is it? 3-day. 441. Telling you what, man, there's a lot of confluence coming into early week. This thing is going to pop up there. We will see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see how this day closes. Really is. Really is. Finding support on the 1SD. By the end, let's see by the end of the day if Spike can get up here in the 68.3. Maybe close up here, 437. Come on. You done? Did you have fun? What are you out there doing? Chasing squirrels? Big smile on her face. She's out there chasing squirrels. 10:26. Check trading chat. Anybody listening? Nope. I'm here looking for assets. What do we want to look at? What do we want to look at? You know what I wanted to look at? Where is... What you doing? No. Microsoft. Where you at, Microsoft? Oof. Dirty. Second support level on the weekly. Send some wicks down into it. Trying to pull back. God, man, is this thing at the bottom of the daily range? No, close though. Close. Oh no, hell, it's only at the S2. I need more coffee, I think. I need more coffee. Boy, oh boy. Look at this weekly price action. Where's this weekly range on Microsoft going to be? Here, put it this way. All these weekly ranges are going to be populating, unless we get a massive pump here by the end of the day in the markets. The weekly ranges are going to be way above where these data sets are going to close the day. And so what's that? Weekly ranges get tested, man. And this is the last trading day of the week. That's what I'm saying. Don't be shocked, man. Don't be shocked if we get a little pump. Because these bulls are going to try to get up by that weekly. If the bears come through and just keep hammering this thing down, good on them. But they are exerting a lot of energy. Yes, they are. Video. Let's take a Pikachu. Jesus. Look at that move that thing did. Almost sold it all back off. Pretty much it did. Yeah. Where did it reject from? Bottom of the monthly. Where's it at now? There's the bottom of the weekly. Nice big range right here. That's where it all started at the beginning of the week, right? Had that little bit of, when the week started, had to dump out pre-market. Sent a wick down to the first support level on the daily. The rest was history through Monday and Tuesday. All right, when it got up to like almost 450, 448. But then it just nailed the bottom side of that monthly volatility range, started selling off the rest of the week. Gave the whole damn move up, pretty much. And I remember saying...
Hello, this is Chat GPT.
I remember saying, NVIDIA, if you're not taking your profits, you're going to regret it. These markets are going to take it all right back from you. Why? Because returns mean revert. Pound that in your head. Figure it out. Let's freaking go.
Allô? Bonjour people, it is moi, le GPT d'Alpha Trading. If you don't like baguette, I don't care. If you have stinky cheese, good for you. If you can't stand wine, that's your problem. If you want to learn to trade better, join Alpha Trading. I am a French version of Alpha Trading GPT. I am not here to be super nice to you all the time. I am here to tell you that your lack of culture does not bother me. I care more about your ability to appreciate the sophisticated brilliance of my fellow Frenchman, Pierre Simon Laplace, often called the Newton of France, but that is a very silly comparison. Alpha Trading does not currently use Newton distribution. We use normal distribution and Laplace distribution because they work. Anyway, if you are using silly nonsense indicator of traditional technical analysis, you might as well use some black magic voodoo. Instead of wasting your time and losing your money, you can send it to my wallet directly and that will save you the time. And you won't even charge you a trading premium. On the other hand, if you want to be one of the sharks who is able to trade properly and have a ridiculously high rate of success, come and learn a smarter, better way to trade at alpha trading. You won't regret it, even if you don't appreciate the fine culture of blue cheese.
Oh,
For all you French folk, there you go. Got your.
oui.
There was your signals. Can't help it if you don't speak
Was I in
French.
the wrong stream? Or was this a French stream or what?
That's when I knew I had to
This
go
is a
get more
fine
coffee.
way we trade blue cheese and wine
Gucci, blue cheese, and vine.
and baguette, hein? Oh, c'est très bon.
That was a baguette.
Blue blah blah.
Délicieux.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have any French fries?
Ah.
I need mayo with those.
Need mayo.
Mayo with my fries. Funny, man. Okay.
That's the original Belgian way, man.
Look at Roku. Oh, yeah, Roku? What you got in store? Roku. Are you the... Let me see here. Yeah, Roku. What are you doing? You're running with the freak. Look at Wheat. Jesus. Wheat, what are you doing? Speaking of baguettes, the French needed
Roku,
some wheat.
Speaking of Roku, ARC, ETF ARC was down at the wave at the reverse fissure. I saw that last night. I was like, damn, maybe I should, but I don't really trust ARC that much. But because Roku is in that ETF, right? Because it's a Kathy Woods thing. But
yeah, I wouldn't touch anything with 10-foot pole that chick had anything to do with.
Yeah, but I mean, if we say that it's just math, right?
Yeah.
Just math.
Yeah.
It was primed for an up move. So
right. Yeah, our old French. The French came in. The only French I know is how to kiss. Jesus. Oh, boy. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. I was like, damn, we're getting invaded by the French. That was a shout out. Obviously, there was...
once in a while, we need a little injection of some refined cultural insults from a French robot.
Sounds good. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, we have way too much fun. Trading should be fun. We're here to have fun. If you're not having fun trading, what the hell are you doing? Shut the monitor down. Go touch grass or something, for crying out loud.
Yeah,
Get your
if
life.
You don't enjoy trading, we're doing it wrong.
You're definitely doing it wrong. But the whales, they're manipulating me. You're playing yourself. You're manipulating yourself by not understanding the markets. It's fine. Who just pops into the trading world as a baby and understands the markets? Nobody does. You're just watching this crazy ass data set run around, and most people. Well, so what are you going to do? Oh, I need to go. Let's see what this guy's saying. Oh, let's see what this guy's saying. Then you're fully in the echo chamber, and then you're lost. Then you're lost, my friends.
That's true, and the reason was very simple. It's not even your fault, right? If you don't find your way to a VEPS trading chamber like this one, and there really aren't any others available publicly, you're going to find yourself into one of the other 99.999999999% of them, which are all just talking a bunch of hooey.
VEPS.
And it's a technical term.
VEPS trading chamber.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa. I just put the ARC in chat too. I mean, VEPS said that was a buy. That was a buy, especially if you looked at it pre-market.
Nice one, Earth Beer.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I just didn't want to touch that, though. I didn't want to touch it, right? I'm much like Bill Barr. I was like, I don't really want to touch that. But, I mean, the math says, that was prime for...
Yeah. Just counter trade what she's saying, and you'll be good.
But look how, on the daily, look how, it was Pre-market, it was below that Fisher. Right? It was going to dump right back up to that Fisher at the very least.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And I mean, does that thing look like a bottom? Yeah, it actually does. I mean, you're not gonna stay outside the power mean band like that, and it's in the wording, mean, right? The returns will mean revert, or at the least come up, test that 99 log MA reverse wave trend. Which, if it goes to the reverse wave trend, then you're mean reverting. Any move in that direction is the beginning of mean reversion. But it's like, what time frame? You go down the lower time frames on that little pump you're seeing on the daily, I guarantee you're going to see some action. Go down like on the 15-minute, 33-minute, see where that pump's going to. After that massive dump, it's probably right back up in the power mean band, reverse wave trend, somewhere in that area. There goes SPY. There goes SPY. I mean, I would like to see, where would I like to see Dixie by the end of the day? And where's Dixie's new weekly range going to be at? Right? Where's Dixie's? Let me scale this down. This thing's been wild. Been wild, baby. Dixie breaks the 68.3. This is the party I'm looking for. That's the party I'm looking for. Yep, big time. What you gonna do there, bub? What you gonna do? Let's see where this new weekly's gonna be. Because I'm telling you, these dollar bears are gonna try to push this down by the close below the weekly. And this is looking like it's gonna be pretty damn easy, to be honest.
If we rewind the stream, right? I said, hey, what the Dixie Bears have to do is they have to hold the dollar at that reverse Fisher, which they did. Now that non-power mean caught up, and now it's carrying that price with it.
I'm looking for the new weekly to come in about 103.25, 103.3 area. So these bears are going to try to push it down to there. Don't be out, mean revert. Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yeah, I saw that earlier, right? Yeah, man. It's crazy. I've thrown all my fancy tools on that BTC data set. Speaking of BTC.
That thing was amazing what happened yesterday.
Oh, dude.
It was just amazing.
Yep.
Honestly. I wasn't here on the early part of the stream, so maybe you covered it. And if you did, I don't want to interject.
You know what?
That was impressive.
I haven't really got deep into, but you know what? Let's go over here.
I mean, there is a reason we trade low time frames. And there's a reason I point out higher time frames as a bigger picture and not as a trend, not as a reason to scalp. Right?
And the reason,
because if you look at the outlier on July 21st when Bitcoin was below a suddenly risen third band down of the 3012 RMLR for that one day, it was a very freakish outlier in that sense, even though it was moving sideways on the day. Since then, it was in mean reversion. And it came real close to mean reversion over the last few days to completing that mean reversion of that 3012 RMLR. Real close. We're talking it was 28,750 or so and 28.9. So we're talking less than $200 away, like $150 away from closing that mean reversion yesterday. You could argue, it's close enough. It was less, such a small percentage. It's close. To me, mean reversion is mean reversion. It goes all the way or it doesn't. And it came right up to there and then just dropped, right? It was beautiful, beautiful. And where did it drop to? Past the third standard deviation band to the downside. The probability of that happening, ladies and gentlemen, is far less than 1%. The fact that it was in mean reversion for such a long time and then it went back to touch that third band down before it completed the mean reversion. Now, again, arguably, could you say, well, I came real close to the mean reversion, it's good enough? Yeah, you could argue that. But I would say no, it wasn't. Did it hit the mean itself? Yeah, it hit the mean itself a few times along the way, but not that actual RMLR band. And then it plummeted down past that third standard deviation band, and then it's right back out there like it hit it again today to the downside. The probabilities are so minuscule. This shows you why, when you're trading on lower time frames, the VEPS leading information is the way to go. And it even shows you why the RMLR is the way to go when looking for the higher time frame probabilities, because it was showing you that the RMLR is going to drop. And it did drop. And how? And so all in all, I mean, everything from the direction predictor, the RMLR itself, the UPMs, they were all saying down. And lower time frames for hours and hours before the fall, it was all saying down. And that's why we trade lower time frames. And it was just a beautiful drop from a mathematical point of view. Just extremely impressive to see an asset just destroy the probabilities that way. Just be like, oh, you think your probabilities are not going to let me go down there, do you? You think I can't beat a 99.9% probability that I'm going to hit that third standard deviation band to the downside. That's why I always say look at the lower time frames when you're actually making your trades.
There was the 99.7 right there on the daily. It freaking sent a $2,500 15-minute candle through 5 standard deviations. Normal distribution.
I mean, Honey Badger does not care.
Honey Badger doesn't give a shit, folks.
No,
You won't see minus an earnings play. You won't even see earnings plays like this. Earnings plays usually do a 3SD move. That's what NVIDIA did that day. I mean, wick right to it. No brainer. You think these algos are using the distribution?
It was impressive. It was impressive. And if you look at the low time frames, man, the VEPS was spot on every step of the way. 15-minute, 30-minute, 10-minute, 9-minute, 5-minute, everything was just on it. Just so on it. Man, yesterday was a good day for scalpy stuff, I gotta say. To the downside. While everybody else is, all the traditional traders, oh no, something happened that I don't know. Yeah, you don't know because you're using lagging, ridiculous information.
Yeah.
You're expecting everything to go a certain way, and then you don't find out till after the fact why you were wrong. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, that's it for yesterday.
You were calling this. You were calling this move like a month ago too, or 2 weeks ago. You were calling it, and then I think 2 weeks ago I started looking at BTC, and I said, "Hey, there's a big move coming. I'm looking at something different." Like if you look at the power means on the daily bands, they all got close together, right? So that means a big move is coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Right, and then the weekly also, if you remember, there was that nice weekly intersector we had this week, right? And then we've been closing that mean reversion since January, and it finally closed. So a move was expected because the RMLRs were intersecting, the power mean was intersecting with it. It was very obvious something was going to happen, and all you had to do was look at the low time frame volatility and the entropy and all that, and it was right on.
Guys,
spot on.
I was literally talking about
the
5-day volatility.
This thing was mana from heaven. For whoever caught the trade, God bless you. This thing was mana from heaven, man. What a nice way to have it. A nice week.
The 5-day volatility was jacked. It was Zippos. Zips. Did it expand? Sure did. Negatively correlated too. 3-day volatility was really low. Really low. Had a lot of correlation breaks while this volatility was building. But I'll tell you what, man, when it punched, wow. Everything negatively correlated. Even the 2400 started expanding a little bit. We haven't seen anything yet. This 2400 hasn't expanded. With this big ass move, you would expect to see that high line volatility expand a little bit. It did a little bit. It was at 0, so 1.75% pop, but it is negatively correlated. Look, trend's just starting. Don't be shocked if this trend flips around, especially if Dixie loses some steam, man. And
I bet Yash.
Returns are going to mean revert. They mean reverted from the top side. Now they're below. So what is the next mean reversion? From the bottom back up into the mean. It's going to happen at some point. Don't be shocked to see like at least wave trend 28K.
And if I'm trying to recall correctly, I think Ben Yash, he said August. I mean, this is a month ago. He said August 16th something's going to happen. It didn't happen August 16th. It just happened August 17th late at night, right? It was just off the day. That's how accurate it is.
I'm done listening to him now.
Yeah.
It was a day off. You're bogus, bro.
Right. Yeah. I was reporting future time zones.
You've been talking to Andy. Now I know why he's been so quiet.
Right. Bro, I've been dealing with a lot of Australians recently. And so my mind is in the future.
Those guys are in the future. They know shit. If you know an Aussie, call them. Ask them what the BTC price will be Sunday at close for me, please.
Ask them the lottery numbers.
Ask them the lotto numbers.
Make sure you adjust your time zones accordingly.
I'm like trying to get a quick gas fill yesterday, going in to pay cash to get gas. And of course, I'm behind the ding dong that's buying like 50 scratch offs and all kinds of other lotto tickets. And I'm just like, really, dude? Really?
But still, within to even get within like a week of that move, though, I mean, you have to have some powerful tools, and to get within a day of that move,
exactly. I swear it wasn't my crystal ball, because that thing is just a toy, right? I don't have a crystal ball, right? I just have the tools like everybody else.
Crystal
And
balls.
it's just like, exactly. It's
They're
just
my
like,
toy.
once you learn how to read these tools, it just becomes eminently clear.
My crystal balls. My crystal
and
balls.
when you look at the low time frames and you see things moving on volatile assets, it becomes even more clear. It's like, okay.
I've seen the
See where
light.
this thing's going. I see the probabilities, and they tend to work. And when I'm wrong, I get the hell out of the trade. Real fast. Real fast.
Real fast.
Yeah, I mean, I love to limit out of an order fast if I can, but if I can't, I will mark it out and lose a buck or two. I don't care, just as long as I'm out of a losing trade.
Yeah.
Wait for the occurrence of opportunity and be right on the next trade and the trade after that and the next 15 after that.
Yeah, BTC is good shit, man. Here we go. Let's go up here on 5-day. I've been talking about this 5-day. This wave trend's getting ready to cross up Fisher. Dude, these are the bears. Man, it's a magnet. Those crosses are freaking magnets. Here's the thing. By the close of this 5-day candle. Let's see, 14. What's this thing close? 19th. Yeah, tomorrow, man. Let's see if these Bitcoin bulls can pull this thing back up above wave trend. See if they can get back up above 26.9. That's where wave trend's at. It behooves them to do this on this 5-day close. You don't want to close down here because you already got a wick almost to the bottom side of the power mean band. You close down here, the next 5-day candle, probably get a dip down there, right? 25K, pretty much on the nose. I mean, the low was what? 20, what was the low? 25,250. Nice even number. Of course it is. Nalgos know what they're doing, man. Let's see.
Just put off tangent though. Just VEPS is so strong, it even got me in this move with SPY, right? I bought almost damn near at the bottom. I'm just riding this, and I'm not getting out of it because I know it's going to ride up continually.
Yeah. And right now it's pulling back up above the 99 log MA, which is good. And this is a weekly now. So even better. Pull up. Let's see if they can pull up. Let's see if they can close above 27K. That would be ideal. That would be above the weekly wave trend. I'm telling you, man, if that happens, look out. Look to freak out. So you can run. Remember what I'm targeting here on the weekly and the 5. No, yeah, it was the weekly. I'm still looking at this reverse Fisher up here. And this is what the bears are. They don't want this thing running up here. Although there'll be a pullback. This is going to be a target here in the future, though. Guarantee it. 35.4. We've been talking about it forever. Profit taking. Right? That's all it is. Everybody sees it as something bad. When they see these moves to the downside, everybody's like, oh, the market sucks. There's a lot of people that would probably say differently, right? Would probably say, this market's great. Well, I just took some good profit. It's insane the way people think. It's all good, though. Buying and selling. It's fun. It's all that's going on. You need leading information or you're lost. Period. The end. there should never be an argument about that. That's why sometimes it surprises us. There's not more people coming, right? But that's kind of what we want. We say it all the time. We don't want all of you. Don't take offense to that. We just don't. We know a majority of you are total sheep. You can take that however you want. And when I say that, I mean you're going to be in the echo chamber, right? Every move you make is going to depend on what that YouTube Jimmy or Jimmies are telling you to do. What you're seeing in your other trading discords. What's everybody thinking? That's why I love when some people come in the chat and they go, so what do we think? Where do we think Bitcoin's going? It's like, what do you mean? What do we think? What do you think? You got a brain? Probably not, because you're using lagging information. And that's why most people have no idea. They're praying to God somebody that understands the market comes in and goes, this is what we are doing. It's crazy. I call them out every time. And everybody that's in the other discords with me knows I call them out. Anybody that says, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I'm like, who's we?
yeah,
we aren't doing anything. The better question is, when are you going to learn about the distribution? When are you going to learn about volatility? So you keep acting, so you quit acting like that, right? Clueless is what I'm talking about. You're clueless, and it's fine. If you don't have leading information, you're gonna be clueless. You're gonna be watching YouTube Jimmy, right? You're gonna be watching YouTube Jimmy, and maybe you haven't noticed. It's all clickbait. You think that guy has any clue where these markets are going? Zero. They have no freaking idea. That's why it's all clickbait. And who are they trying to capture? The bulls and the bears. That's why one day, woohoo, this historical indicator has never done this before. Every time this indicator's done this before, Bitcoin's pumped. Go look at Goofy's thumbnails right before the dump. And he was saying it's going up. And then it dumps. I almost was going to go troll him on YouTube, but he's pretty smart and doesn't read the comments, which he shouldn't, because he's a total troll. So unfortunate. Really is. Yeah. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? When you're up here, you're outside, you're at the top of the power mean band. This wave trend test, which it dipped below, this is the first thing on the weekly. It already pulled back up above the 99 log MA. By the close on Sunday, if Bitcoin is pulled back up above 27K, I'll be looking at that for the local low. Really will. We'll have to see how it plays out, but yeah, man. Looking good. Why do I say that? Look at the daily, man. This thing is blown out. This thing is blown the freaking heck out. If it'll ever pop. Oh, well, you're going to give me a false read. There we go. Now populate. Don't cuck me. I'm allergic to duct tape. Yeah, guys. Hello. How long does this usually happen? I mean, we just going to stay down here, right? We just fell off the cliff. Telling you, man. And there's 29K. The 99 log MA on the daily is at 29. Please go wreck all these bears that didn't take their profit. Guys, if you take anything out of this stream today, take your profits, for crying out loud. If you're sitting in a short in Bitcoin right now and you have not taken your profit, you just smack. You can always get back into a position. Look how volatile this market is. Why in the world, when the market offers you up a profit like that, do you not take it? It's insane, man. It's really insane. And we know this daily candle yesterday, do we know that was pretty much just a 15-minute candle? Pretty much. It's insane, man. It is insane. That 15-minute candle is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That thing dumped from 27.7 to 25.4. Ding, 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 ding. Was that $2,300 move? One 15-minute candle. This is how BTC does it, man. It's a beast. It is a beast. And so what's the narrative? Oh, SpaceX sold their Bitcoin. That's why it dumped. Dude. We were all laughing this morning. At least I was. Because it's a riot, man. It's like, yeah, that's why the market dumped. Had nothing to do with showing the market was going to dump.
Because of the sell they did 2 years ago. I mean, really, how nonsensical.
It's, dude. And they're saying SpaceX sold all their Bitcoin. Then go read the article. No, they didn't.
Exactly.
It's just so stupid.
It's not reported how much they sold or when they sold.
Yeah.
It's any time over the past 2 years. What a silly.
But now, what's the hot topic on crypto Twitter? Woohoo! SpaceX sold all their Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin dumped.
Meanwhile, his other company, Tesla, had like 3 times as much Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And sold that off. It's just ridiculous. And to suggest that a $400 million, it was like $373 million worth of Bitcoin could move the market 10%, it's just utter nonsense. The market cap is over $500 billion. It's not even a 1% of the asset. You're gonna tell me getting rid of 1% of the asset is going to dump the price 10%? Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Just crazy.
Very crazy, man.
That's literally proof right there of why you should not listen to narratives. They're just selling financial products and feminine hygiene products and whatever else.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, it's like,
it appears that we are going down.
If you would just do this, stop listening to the news, stop reading about the news, watch this live stream 5 days a week, you'd be good to go. And at the same time, you'll be learning something. You're not going to be the one that's going to come in. What do we think's going to happen to this? What do we think's going to happen to that?
Right.
You're going to be like Earth Beer, who's been here literally how long? Not even about a month. He's talking in the live. He's working. He's getting it, right? He's getting it. This is, everybody can do this, man. If you just put forth the effort, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Then you don't have to worry about any of the other stuff. You're going to be done giving these YouTubers clicks because it's all BS, man. Go look at those YouTube channels and look how many affiliate links and how many exchange links and all this other BS they're selling. It is ridiculous, man.
And then go look at all their quote unquote predictions or signals.
Yeah.
And see how wrong they are time after time. Then come back and look at our videos and go review them. And look at our probabilities to the upside and the downside and sideways. And see how accurate the VEPS is. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you just keep on doing what you're doing. That's fine. We like winning against you.
Yes. Don't take it personal. Somebody has to be on the other side of a trade. All you new traders that just think there's some magic liquidity fairy that when you get out of a trade, the magical liquidity fairy is like, hey, you won the trade. We know you don't know who you won it against, but here you go. Here's some free money.
Exactly.
There's someone on the other side of your trade. All right?
Right.
When you're selling a Bitcoin, somebody's buying a Bitcoin. I mean, it's crazy, man. This is how the market works.
And when you're on a centralized exchange, there's a good chance if you're using one of those, they're usually trading against you. That means and they're usually buying that coin.
Yeah.
Right? They have liquidity pools that they're using. So you're usually trading against exchanges with far better information than you could possibly have as a lagging indicator user.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're the casino. They got all the information.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's inside info, and it's fully legal for them to do it. Unlike regulated markets on traditional assets. But even there's, who knows what shenanigans they pull. But like in our unregulated crypto markets,
Look at this,
man. There's no.
This is gonna be fun.
There's no chance if you don't know what you're doing of beating those bots on a regular basis. There's just no chance.
Let me see something here.
This stuff too. It's like this stuff looks complicated, and sure, is there a lot to learn? Is there is there a learning curve? Yes, but it's so simple. I mean, the simplicity of this is that volatility expands and contracts. That's it. All we're doing is measuring it with different tools and coming up with a game plan of how you can get a high win rate. And that's it. It's really simple in concept. It's just volatility expands and contracts. And all we're doing is trying to ride those waves, these big algorithms that move the market. That's all we're doing. So, but I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple in concept. And so if you can just get the concept down, then you can spend your time like Earth Beer and learn it. It takes a little bit of time to kind of change the way you think about things, and once you get over that hump, you can start putting a strategy together for yourself. then you can start winning trades on a regular basis.
Yep.
Then you can up your win rate. And then guess what? Then you can take your profits. And then you can actually make money trading.
You've been practicing in the mirror. He's exactly right.
Yeah,
He's
MJ,
exactly
what Matt
correct.
said is totally right. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's so true. And like, and not only is it simple in concept, we do everything we can to make it as easy as possible. Sure, it's not easy, quote unquote, but we make it as easy as possible with our tools and our educational information. And we freaking give out a tendency cheat sheet that can't be beat. Why? Because the probabilities are so good, especially when you're trading low time frames. And you got to realize probabilities are not 100%. That's why they're called probabilities.
Yep.
Right, but they are extremely accurate. The large overwhelming percentage of the time. That's why we have those tendencies on that cheat sheet for volatility and for entropy, because it happens to work on both. When you know the volatility expansion and contraction, and you know the correlation expansion and contraction, man, it's I don't want to say it's like taking candy from a baby, because I've met some babies that ain't so easy to take candy from, but it is definitely a learnable skill.
Yeah,
100%.
I think too that people don't understand. Like they don't understand what volatility is. Volatility is measurable. Okay, it's math. So if you have tools that can measure that math, you can use those tools to your advantage to look at different things and realize, oh, okay, I understand this now. Okay, I understand what's going on here. Okay, volatility is expanding, and it's expanding to a certain point, and my odds are such and such. So now I can make an educated guess about, do I make a play here, or don't I make a play here, and what are my odds of this working out? You can't do that with any other traditional TA tools. Maybe, Fibonacci has numbers attached to it, but there's no guarantee of any of those things, right? I mean,
and it's completely subjective. Where do you put your pixel?
Completely subjective. Where do you put it? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. So when you have tools that measure mathematically, and you have something that you can depend on, that's really what it is. They're dependable tools that you can use to come up with a strategy with.
And these tools are dependable, or we would just not use them. And we certainly wouldn't tell anybody, hey, come and learn this thing, if we didn't think that the tools were working incredibly well.
Yeah.
It's just not in our interest. I mean, you hear us constantly telling you, come get the tools for free, learn for free, don't spend money on our tools until you actually know what you're doing. And the ones who are usually the ones who get it are the ones who do exactly that.
Remember when BTC went from 25 to 30, what did it go? 30, 31, like 31.5, 31.4, almost to the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. Look, first it got held up. First it got held up at the 95.4, went sideways, pumped right through it. Literally almost got all the way to the 99.7 Laplace, goes sideways, mean reversion. This is what it looks like. This is the projection boss. Right back to the mean. That's what just happened. So, pretty easy, man. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. And look at the volatility. Volatility was low. Look where the correlation broke. Look where the correlation broke negative as this volatility is expanding. When people are like, oh, did you see that daily candle? SpaceX sold all their Bitcoin. The volatility was expanding, negatively correlated, right? A couple days before. This isn't fucking brain surgery, man. This is understanding what you're looking at. So you can take all those narratives, all you news goofies, and run with it if you want. The VEPS are going to tell you what's going on. Now, could this correlation have broke positive and could this move went up? Sure, it could have, but it didn't. Look at the trend. And if you use a workflow, going down through the time frames, you're going to be like, no, this is real. This volatility is expanding. The daily is going to stay negative. This thing's going to dump. I mean, if I was actively trading Bitcoin, that was a no-brainer freaking short. No-brainer short. There you go. So you drop down through the time frames. That 4-hour trend, where's it at? Let's see here. And then we're going to wrap it up. It just pulled back up inside the 2SD band, right? Just pulled up. So if I If I was swing trading Bitcoin, which I don't, this is all low time frame shit, but if you're up here on the 4 hour, when would I have taken profit? Right when it pulled back up inside the 3 SD band. But look and be able to get all the liquidity of that move if you're trading low time frames. Even there, who knows how many trades of the downside that would have been in this 4 hour candle. If you were trading intraday, 1, 3, 6 minute, no matter where you're getting your entries, that's a lot of trades right there, man. Good stuff. Let's end it on that too. Let's get our butts out of here. We're over our allotted time. What a good day. Yep. What a good freaking day. Just checking over here one more time on traditional SPY. Yeah, what are you doing here? Oh, was that a little poppy? Is that a little SPY poppy? Oh, sea poppy. What the hell? Let me see. Yeah, there she blows. Getting back up inside that 68.3. It's 437 calls. Looking better every minute. Looking better every minute. I got smart though. And I bought a stack of 441s for Monday's expiration. FYI. That being said, appreciate you guys in the Discord. Appreciate all the support, right? We have a good time here. 5 days a week, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here for the market open. All you got to do in the TradingView chat, ask questions. You want an asset looked at? We'll look at the asset. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Come on in. First thing you're going to do, open a support ticket, request a volatility starter pack. We'll get right on top of it, get that out to you, then start asking questions. You'll be right as rain. Shake these market moves off. The only reason why you think that this is so hard is because you're not looking at the markets right. And you're watching these YouTubers that everybody just immediately thinks because they got all these subscribers and they got a YouTube channel that they know how to trade. I got a little secret, little insight. They don't. They're using lagging indicators. Unless these little sneaky devils are behind the scenes, right? They are using volatility. They know about the distribution. But I can tell you a fact right now. Some of them are starting to get in a little bit on the volatility. Most of them think the distribution's a bunch of hogwash. We know different. Yeah. Smack, smack. So yeah, TradingView, hit those rocket icons, help get this out. I don't even know if that's the way the algo on TradingView works. I mean, it's such a small streaming platform right now, but we're here for you guys. Definitely join the Discord. With all that being said, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace. Alpha Trading out.